Legend has it that the chairmaster of Cologne Cathedral was the one who first bent straight white candy canes into their familiar inverted J shape. It wasn't to represent the name Jesus, as is often thought, but to represent the crooks of the shepherds to whom the angel announced the first nativity. August Imgard, a German immigrant, brought the tradition to Ohio. He is generally credited with being the first person in America to decorate a Christmas tree with candy canes. Gregory Keller, a Catholic priest and brother-in-law of Bob McCormick, invented the first candy cane machine. Bob McCormick's company, Bob's Candies, then became the major candy cane manufacturer. Shaped sugar treats were probably the earliest form of candy and would have been made when the ingredients were available by hand in the home. The recipe includes sugar, corn syrup, cream of tartar, flavoring, and coloring. The hardening mixture could be pulled into shapes, but the most common shape would have been the straight cane. The colored stripe, the flavor, were added much later in the candy cane's history. The curve at the top of the cane, making it look like a shepherd's crook, was not intended to make it easy to hang on people's Christmas trees, but some combinations just work too well to be ignored. Being made as treats for children, candy canes could have been around a long time and been made in many places without making it into recorded history. But where they came to the world's attention is in Cologne, Germany. Like so many other European traditions, this one traveled with immigrants to the United States, where it was adopted and quickly became established as a Christmas tradition. Bob's Candies, based in Georgia, was the first company to mass produce candy canes. Perhaps surprisingly, candy canes are much more popular in the United States than in Europe, where the tradition began. Candy cane treats might easily have been a part of pagan Yule festivals in Northern Europe before Christianity arrived. The tradition persisted, and in 1670 we have the first recorded instance of their being used as a Christian symbol. In 1847, August Imgard cut a spruce tree from the woods near his home in Wooster, Ohio, and decorated it with a tin star, paper decorations, and lots of candy canes. This is generally considered to be the first time a Christmas tree was ever decorated with candy canes in the United States. Sometime in the 1950s, Gregory Keller invented the candy cane machine and made mass production possible. Who needs an excuse for a sweet treat? Mothers would have made them to keep their children happy, and perhaps the Cologne choir master wanted to keep his choir quiet during a long nativity, when they weren't supposed to be singing, of course. The familiar cane shape may have been meant to symbolize the shepherd's crook, or it may have symbolized the great shepherd Jesus Christ himself. The red stripe, so common in candy canes, is said to represent Christ's blood, and the white color of the cane symbolizes his purity. Even the flavorings have meaning, which peppermint said represents hyssop, the reed on which the crucified Jesus was offered a sponge to drink from.